weekend we had quite a lot of discussion about games, and I wasn't actually present for Heather's talk. It's also on games. And one thing was mentioned at beginning on the retreat on Sunday. If a couple of examples of people have been wearing their headset and handset of the virtual reality, and the experiences of getting to one gentleman saying that he leaned on a table in the virtual games. He was playing table tennis. He was so into it that he even leaned on the table and fell. And then he shocked by how much he'd got into it. And at that point, he wanted to just take the headset and handset off, if you feel you've got lost. And another example of someone who was fearful of going to the edge of a precipice in this virtual world, and having those responses, amused, knowing it's virtual, but at the same time having those feelings. But should that person have really gotten totally frightened, they just had the option to take it off. That's it. It's the same for us, isn't it? With this is taking this parallel that this is virtual world, and we have this option just to take off the headset and handset. And at that moment, you're not thinking about service. You just take this thing off and just thinking, maybe this is the scene at the end, destruction. All souls in a way know at some level, just take off the headset thing, and at that point. So this like first thing is freedom, is it stepping back, coming out, going above, whatever the word, and soul is coming out of this whole virtual experience.
Deception.
Coming out of deception. First get that, isn't it? So and then this morning there was a sharing, like the words renunciation, tyag, and tapasya. So they're very grand words. It sounds they're very big words, and a bit of mystique around them. Maybe it's from a sort of devotional tyag, tapasya, but it's just take off the headset, isn't it? In a way. And Tapasya is just like the world beyond the virtual world. That's it. Just such a freedom for the soul to come out of this whole vibration of seriousness, as if we can lose something here. We can't lose anything. We can't own the pixels. Don't define you. The history of the movement and shape and form of the pixels is not your history. It's different. This is possible when the soul is seeing himself, but that player to come out, it's such a joy. The Baba gives salvation to the player or to the angel from this virtual world. So I just wanted to share this. It's nice when you readdress all these elements from another view. It kind of gives a feeling of freshness, what Baba's saying. But I also enjoyed this morning I shared that it's not just click here and delete the ego. Ego is the only one that is obsessed and has taken birth in the virtual world. And it's not just click and remove, that Baba's preparing us. This resistance is there till the end. Yes, you can't put it in the bin just like that. So drag and drop. It's also not to create disheartenment that it's to create a Maya that it's difficult. It's just that it's been created and that needs to be undone also.